All right, we are on lesson 2.3, adding and subtracting mixed numbers, and these are your practice packet problems on page number 6. Before you even get started on page number 6, please realize I'm going to actually have you skip questions number 3, question number 6, and question number 9. So it's that last whole right column that you have on this page. So 3 is going to be skipped, and I skipped over 6. And then we're also going to skip question number 9 as we're going through here. They were just a little bit, we got enough practice between the other ones, so we're going to start there. So question number 1, in this one, it was just like in your notes packet where we had a whole number plus a fraction here. Add your whole numbers, carry along that fraction, and always double check that you're reduced, always double check that your fraction isn't improper. Everything looks good to go here. In question number 2, 3 and 2/7, 6 and 3/7, we have a common denominator. So we add our whole numbers, add the numerators, and keep that denominator. Everything's reduced, nothing's improper, so we're good to go. In example number 4, I'm noticing that we do have different denominators here. So we're going to swap them over to a common denominator of 15. So 5 times 3, 4 times 3, 3 times 5, 2 times 5. And rewrite the rest here. So I'm going to add my whole numbers. 12 plus 10 is going to give me 22/15. That is improper. So 22 divided by 15 is 1 whole, 7/15 remains. So my final answer here then is 6 and 7/15. Question number 5, I have 5 minus 2 and 4/9. I can't just subtract here because I need to add a fractional piece to this. So my 5 minus 2 and 4/9. I always write the subtraction ones up and down because a lot of times we are borrowing. 5 we're going to borrow from, it's going to become a 4. We're going to make that 1 whole that we just borrowed to be a fraction. It's going to look like 9/9 so that we have a common denominator here. 9/9 minus 4/9 is 5/9, and 4 minus 2 is 2. Question number 7, 4 and 5/8 minus 2 and 1/2. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite these here with common denominators, and my common denominator is going to be 8. So 5/8 will stay, 1/2 is 4/8. 5/8 minus 4/8 is 1/8, and 4 minus 2 is 2. So our answer is 2 and 1/8. Question number 8, we have 6.5 minus 3 and 1/5. I'm going to go ahead and create my common denominators. It looks like it's going to be 10, so I have 5/10 minus 3, and this will be 5 times 2, 1 times 2. 5/10 minus 2/10 would give me 3/10, and 6 minus 3 is 3. So we have 3 and 3/10. Question number 10 is a word problem. Zoe bakes fresh puff pastries. If she mixed 14 1/3 ounces of mushroom with 9 2/3 ounces of cheese to make the puffs, how many ounces of mushroom and cheese did she mix all together? So, and all together signals to me that we are doing addition. So I have 14 1/3 plus 9 2/3. Put my whole numbers together. 14 plus 9 will be a 23. 1/3 plus 2/3 is going to give me 3/3. And that's actually 1 whole. So I'm going to actually use 24 ounces will be my final answer. Make sure you have that label. It is a word problem. Question 11, a group of friends visited Freddie Farm. They picked 14 3/8 pounds of apples and 5 4/5 pounds of oranges. How many more pounds of apples did they pick? So it says how many more, so we're looking for a difference here. So we're going to do 14 3/8 for the apples minus the 5 4/5 for the oranges. And we need to create some common denominators here. So if I have an 8 and a 5, least common denominator is going to be a 40. That's a big one to work with. 8 times 5, so 3 times 5. I'm going to cross off the old one. 5 times 8, 4 times 8. Cross off the old one. And 15 minus 32, I cannot do. So I'm going to have to borrow from the 14, make it a 13. And now I'm adding one whole, which is 40 40ths. So this is now 55 40ths minus 32 40ths, which will give me 23 40ths. 5 minus 2 is 3, 5 minus 3 is 2, and 13 minus 5 is going to give me 8. And we have 8 and 23 40ths, which is reduced. It is simplified. It's not improper. And our label is going to be how many more pounds. So we're going to say 8 and 2, 23 40ths pounds. So that wraps up your work on your final piece here for adding and subtracting mixed numbers.